Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a makeup tutorial on how to achieve this summer glow from home. All of these products are bought at the drugstore, are affordable, and products that I use in everyday life. If you want to see more, then stay tuned. Let's get into the video. First thing that I do every time I do my makeup is I apply a primer. I usually don't do like an all over primer. I usually just do a pore minimizing primer. So I like to use the one from Maybelline. This is called Baby Skin, and it's just like a clear serum, and I press it into all of my pores here and my nose and anywhere that you have pores. And I hate being able to see my pores in my makeup. So that's why I do this. I automatically move on to foundation. Now my ultimate favorite foundation ever is Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I get it with the pump. You gotta have the pump or it's a mess, but I get it in the shade 3W1 Tawny, and that's what I have right now because I'm tanner. But for drugstore, I wanted to find something that was cheaper and something I could use in the summer. I usually just use the Estee Lauder for work because it lasts all day. It doesn't move. But I asked on my Instagram stories some advice on a dupe for the Estee Lauder, and a lot of people said this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh, and a lot of people recommended Revlon Color Stay, but I went with this one and I really do like it. So I like to apply my makeup with my hands. It's so easy. But I just take it and I rub it, and I start it here because I have redness on my cheeks. I like to use my hands because the warmth of your skin really helps smooth out the makeup. And then I usually take like half a pump and I apply it on my neck because I don't want to have a line ever. I don't like that. Very similar coverage. This one has like a perfumey smell to it that the Estee Lauder doesn't, but overall it's really full coverage. It took away a lot of the redness on my skin. Okay, so my favorite concealer is by Maybelline. It's the Age Rewind. I get it in the color medium because it's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I don't want my under eyes to be white. I just want them to be a little lighter. So I just twist it. My sponge came off. This usually has a sponge, but I twist it until I get it at the end, and I put it on my beauty blender and I dab it first, and then I start smoothing it out. So to get a glowy look, you don't want to have a white face, right? Like if you want to be sun-kissed and bronze looking, doesn't mean that you want your under eye to be white. So that's why I think it's important when you want to be tan and glowy looking for summer, get a concealer that isn't white. It's just like a shade lighter than your skin tone, and so you're not gonna seem like a ghost underneath your eyes, because then that looks really bad in pictures, like with flash. If you've ever seen somebody have a picture taken in the summer and then like their face is so different color than their skin, and their under eyes are like way lighter. I mean, it's important to have a light under eye, but you don't want it to be this white. So I do my lids because I have veiny eyelids. Really hope this looks good because I'm doing it in my camera. And I do my forehead, I use the extra and whatever's left. And I always have to go over this one cheek because I have redness. I think it's rosacea, but I have it on my face there. All right, under eyes done. That's it. So the very first step to make yourself look glowy in the summer, I totally discovered this a couple of years ago. I'm a big fan of Bare Minerals. They make this setting powder, but it's like illuminating setting powder. It's really good. It's like a loose powder. That's one thing I don't like about it. Loose powders make a mess and they kind of get on my nerves. But I got it like in a sample and I loved it. It made my face look really glowy. I got so many compliments on my skin. Well, I ran out of it and I went to go buy it at the store, and I don't know why, but I didn't buy that same one. I just bought another Bare Mineral setting powder. Well, I totally regretted it because it did not do the same thing for my skin. So flash forward about 6 months, I found the same thing but in the drugstore. Physicians Formula makes a setting powder that is illuminating. It's not loose, it's pressed, but it makes your skin, you can kind of see the glow in it. It makes your skin look so glowy. I'm not kidding you. I've had several people ask me if I was pregnant because I was glowing. No, it was this, and I'm not pregnant. But it's definitely a compliment for someone to say your skin looks good. All that I do is I take a brush like this. I don't know what this is. It's off of Amazon. I'll find it and put it below. But I take it and I swirl it. I don't even tap it off. I immediately set underneath my eye because I don't want it to crease. And I really hope that you can see this. And I put it everywhere. And it doesn't have glitter. And it really doesn't even have shimmer. But there's something about it. It reminds me of like putting a highlighter all over your face. But it's not. It makes your face look so glowy. And it's what you want in the summer, right? And I even put it here. See, right here? I really hope you can catch it, but I put it everywhere. And this is what makes your face look so good, so fresh, so healthy. I'm telling you, I've had so many compliments. People ask me, what's on your face? What'd you put on your skin? It's this. It's great, and it's only like $12. I used to be a lover of Hoola by Benefit. It's a contour. It's expensive, but I got hooked onto Physicians Formula. So they have a butter bronzer. Oh my goodness, y'all, this smells like coconut. It's coconut, like sunscreen flavor. It's pressed. I love it just as much as the setting powder. I take it with the little brush. Gotta do under your chin. And I take the extra and I do my neck. And then I take this extra and I start working it up in my hairline. Don't drag it past here, because then you're gonna start getting creases. And then I just take one more dab. And I do it up here. Make sure you get your hairline. I should have said at the beginning, but I'm not a professional at all. And then I take like an eyeshadow brush and I dab it once. And I go down my nose to make my nose look good. I don't even know if this makes my nose look good, but I love it. So it kind of makes my nose look tan. And then I even use this for the crease. I do this mostly every day, and this is usually what I only do. It's a good transition shadow. And then sometimes I put more, but I like it. And I do it mostly because I have veins on my eyelids. It helps cover it up. But it also helps you look tan. Alright, so the next thing I go for is blush, and you better believe that I have a Physicians Formula blush. This one's Natural 7324. So I just take a blush brush by Real Techniques, and this has a little bit of shimmer in it too, but it's not crazy, and I smile. See? I don't put too much because I have like rosacea on my cheeks kind of, and I don't want it to look worse. So now for my brows, I don't do anything to my brows. I get asked that quite a bit. I don't do anything to them. The best thing you can do to your brows is stop messing with them and let them grow, and then do a little bit of maintenance here and there. I stopped doing mine in college, and it's been the best thing I ever did for them. So what I usually do with my brows is I'll take like this brush, and I'll put a little bit of eyeshadow, and I'll fill it in like this. And that usually takes care of like stuff. I don't have anything on it. But in the summertime, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sweat and have makeup in my brows. So all I take is Brow Drama by Maybelline, and this is in soft brown, and I do a coat, and this is enough for me because my eyebrows are pretty thick, and the wand is fine for me. Some people complain because this wand is big. This wand is fine for me because my eyebrows are thick. If you have thin eyebrows, you might not want to try this one, but that's what I do. For lips, I like to do something that's a little darker than my lip. And what I usually do is just the top, and then I pat so it gets on the bottom. Now I take a paper towel, and I always blot mine off, and then sometimes in the summer I'll just do like a light gloss, and usually a gloss is just enough in the summer because it's summertime. Like, you don't want a ton of makeup on your face. Now the last thing that I do is mascara. This is my favorite. It's by Loreal, Voluminous Lash Paradise, and I get it in black. I got this on clearance at Target for $3, so I bought like 4 of them. But you know what? My eyelash curler broke, so I don't even curl my lashes at the moment, but all I do is coat a couple of lashes. Now the trick when you're doing your lashes is you've got to let that first coat dry before you do, or almost let it dry, and then do the next one, and it helps build it. Now I like to look down and start at the base and wiggle my way up. By looking down, it helps the lashes to not make a mess on my skin. And I just make sure I have one really good coat. And then I move on to the next side. Alright guys, and there you have it. Very easy, simple, and it's perfect for summertime. All of these products are drugstore, very affordable and very nice quality. I can wear this all day at work and it really doesn't budge by the time I get home. Of course I have to apply lip gloss again, but I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to try it out. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and I will see you again next time. Bye.